In this video I take a picture, go on a trip, take another picture, and hang out with Kyle. As much as I love this sport, there's something that each launch and landing remind me of, and that's that I'm no longer young. My hips and my knees and my back, well, they're a little older now, and they're getting a little tired.
Mill-wind launches give you a workout. I have got to start getting in shape, I tell you. So what I've noticed is that as I get older, my body doesn't respond as well or as quickly, and gosh, things like mill-wind launches and that kind of thing, I have got to get in shape. I really do. So I just need to bite the bullet and do it, because foot launching, it looks easy on TV, but it's not exactly the easiest thing on the planet. So duck season started, so I've got to look out for, I don't know, hunters, I guess, or ducks, or something. There's all the little ponds around me, and I don't know if these hunters like hunt their own ponds and stuff. I'm up in the air, and the direction you shoot for duck hunting, I believe, is up in the air. So I just hope they don't think this thing looks like a mallard. Maybe I should just stay low today. I don't know. Let's head on down. See what we can't find down here. Oh, it looks like an atomic bomb went off over there. I think that's some electrical plant or something. Or it's an atomic bomb and I'm about to die. It's one of the two. Yeah, check it out. The cows below me. There's a dog that's hassling the cows. Get them, cows. Choke that dog. Oh, looks like it's raining over there. Maybe I'll do an Instagram. Make sure you can see my socks. Oh yeah. Penguins today. Oh. Don't know how to post. Yes, add. Photo. Cool. For my, I don't know, 7 Instagram followers. I don't have very many people that follow me. Boy, I really gotta balance these. I chipped the what do you call it? The thing that spins in the back, propeller, and it's out of whack. And it's like when you get to lower revolutions, it's like it's teeth chattering. Teeth chattering? No, teeth jarring. Yeah, teeth. Let's go with teeth jarring. I don't know, jattering. It's actually more descriptive if I say teeth jattering. Yeah, it is teeth jattering. We'll stay with that. We'll call it teeth jattering for now. We'll wait to be corrected by Mr. Webster at a later date. Well, I've got a big adventure coming up this weekend, I think. We'll find out. I don't know if it'll happen, but we'll see. Oh, look at the coyote. They make some pretty cool trails. I've got a lot of them on my land, which I'm not happy about because I'm about to put a lot of chickens on my land. And chickens and coyotes, for some reason, they just don't get along. Birds and coyotes in general. Roadrunners especially. They don't get along. And cartoons aside, I think coyotes are smarter than the birds. I honestly do. They just have to stay away from buying from Acme. Oh, that looks like Plinko Central right there, doesn't it? Look at that. Man, I wish it wasn't so freaking bumpy on the ground. I don't know. We'll try it a little bit. Let's see what happens. The other day I was on a live stream podcast with a guy who broke his leg hitting a hay bale. So I don't want to be that guy. And that guy, if you're watching me, I'm horrible with names. So I think it was Brian, maybe, I don't know. It's probably something like Jim. I don't know. Anyway, he was a cool guy, but he broke his leg on a hay bale. So they call him Hay Bale now. They being his friends. Tell you what, I'll call him Hay Bale. Anyway, the other day I was on a podcast with Hay Bale, who had broken his leg on a hay bale. Well, hopefully we don't end up like Hay Bale, kicking a hay bale and ruining our leg. Yeah, it's too sketchy. We don't want to end up like Hay Bale. We'll stay above the hay bales. It's too choppy. I think that storm coming in is kind of unsettling a little what's going on here. Doing the hay bales, just like Hay Bale, but not like Hay Bale, because we don't want to break our leg. Okay, that looks like a place where ducks will be killed, so we're staying away from that pond over there. That definitely looks like a duck slaughterhouse place. Yep, we're not going there. Ow, my knee. Oh, I'm getting old. Okay, stretch out, knee, because you're about to have to run.
It was about right here that I decided that I would go ahead and take that weekend adventure. I would head east and go meet a man that I always respected, but I'd never actually met. I was going to go get some knowledge. I wanted to find better wind, and I really needed a change of scenery. So I packed the paramotor, grabbed the dog, and picked up the nefarious evil villain number 42, and we were off to Louisiana. I had come to Louisiana for a change of scenery and a bit of knowledge, and neither disappointed. The scenery was outstanding. On my very first flight, I was able to fly above the clouds. Where I'm from, this is a rare thing indeed, so this was quite special for me. You might recognize where I am if you watch paramotor videos very often, because this landing strip, this airport, is quite famous because of the man who teaches here. And that man is full of knowledge. You see, I had come to Louisiana on his invite, and I got exactly what I had come for. That man's name is Kyle O'Glee, and I would be minimizing what he teaches if I said that he teaches students how to fly paramotors. See, he teaches so much more than that. From the paramotor frames and hang tests to carabiners and swing arms to stowing and transporting your equipment, the maintenance, the harness setup and construction, of course kiting and weather and wind and thermals and how to read clouds, to fuel and octane and carburetor cleaning and adjusting. He goes into propeller types, and he even makes his own molds for repairing propellers that have been damaged. Basically anything you can think of that has to do with paramotors and wings, well, that man eats, sleeps, and lives paramotors. But most of all, he loves to teach. He just doesn't always wear the coolest of socks. So as I took off from the field for one last flight, I would reflect back on how thankful I was to be able to make this trip.
A lovely day in Louisiana. Boy, I'm glad to be here. I am very glad to be here. What a beautiful evening. I often wonder as I talk to my son, you know, as I instruct him on different things in the life I've led and the things I've learned, some of them knowledge I would like to put onto his brain. And I often wonder if he understands that the knowledge that he's getting isn't just from me, but it's from his grandfather and his great-grandfather and men before him who took the time to imbue knowledge onto the younger generation. And so that's why I've come to Louisiana. I've come to see a guy who imparts knowledge on others. It's amazing the things we take for granted. How much it actually took for me to be able to sit in a sling with a cloth above me and fly throughout the sky to explore the heavens. It took an incredible advancement in material manufacturing and metallurgy, so many different things, physics and aerodynamics and everything, and how many generations it took just so I can sit in this chair. I am truly amazed and I'm humbled by those that went before me. And you know what? Thinking about it, they say that youth is wasted on the young. But if that's true, I certainly hope that wisdom is not wasted on the old. And the only way that wisdom can't be wasted on the old is if that wisdom and that knowledge is passed on to the younger generation. And that's what I'm seeing down there in that little field in this little airport. I'm seeing a transfer of knowledge. And that's wonderful. That's a wonderful thing. Wow, what a beautiful area. Just the amount of trees and just gorgeous. Boy, I could fly over here all the time. This is nice. Lose some altitude a bit. So maybe getting old is not so bad after all. In fact, I don't know if I would trade in the wisdom and knowledge I have, a lifetime of learning, for youth. It's a temptation that, if you think about, in the beginning, you might want to say, of course I would trade that in. But you know what? I don't think so. I really don't. It's taken a lifetime to learn what I know. And everybody has their own unique experience. And to throw away that experience just to have a better body that works better, or to be able to stay up later at night, and no, I don't think it's worth it. You know what? I'll take wisdom and age over youth any day. Because what I have takes a lifetime to get. It'd be so nice to be able to take off easy and not worry about the knees going out or about the hip hurting. Things are so much heavier now that I'm getting a little older. But yeah, this sport would be easier if I was a little younger.
Eventually, it was time to come out of the sky, and after thanking Kyle for his hospitality and saying goodbye to the new friends that I had made in Louisiana, it was time to get back into the car and make the trip back to Texas. And I arrived just in time to make a nice evening flight back home.
Got my taco socks on today. I'll tell you at the end of the video why I put those on. What a great trip. What a great trip I had. You know, just the amount of knowledge that you can get in just a day is sometimes amazing. And the quality of knowledge that I received was excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Each one of us is an expert at something. Whether we think we are or not, there's something that we know that others don't know either as well or at all. And for each of us, our job is to take what we've learned from our life, because ultimately your life is given to you. Take what was given to you, all of that knowledge, and imbue that knowledge on others. That's your job. The whole purpose of life is not to gather more toys or to have more fun, although those things are a part of life and a big part of life for some. But your job is actually to give the knowledge to those that were born after you. You live your life for the next generation. You don't live it for yourself. And if all of us did that, well, who knows? So, if you want to fly these things, or you want to learn to fly, and you don't have a local school to go to, you might want to head that direction. Over there, there's a little school run by a guy named Kyle. And he's got a ton of knowledge. And he's got a ton of patience. And you know what? He won't just put you in the air. He'll make you smile doing it. While I was gone on my trip, an Amazon package came in with something that I had been waiting for. I am glad it came in. Too many times I come home and I see that sun starting to touch the ground and the wind has changed on me. So I called up a company called Blue Sky Paragliding, and I purchased an awesome thing that I've been needing for quite a while. And I can see it from here. I don't know if you can see it with the GoPro, probably not. We'll have to get closer, but boy, I've been needing one of these for a while. Yeah, I now no longer have to guess. I no longer have to use the lake as a guide, and the lake is good. But it's not as good as that bright orange thing in front of me. It matches my socks. It matches my taco socks. So a huge thank you to Blue Sky for the windsock. It's very cool. It's very cool. More than just very cool, it's exactly what I needed. Yep, that sock works perfect.
Oh yeah, and before I forget, the reason I wore those taco socks was because we ate tacos.
Is this good content?